understand, but I'm not sure. But she is older than Libby, and they call her the queen. She has a beautiful, beautiful walk. Like it's prancy. It's like a delicate prancy kind of movement to her. Um, it's funny when you're riding, it feels okay. If you imagine your hips in the saddle, she's old. She's in her, I would say mid to late 20s, but I'm not sure exactly how many years. I just know she's older than Libby, and Libby's 24. Hmm. Missy has a very like, what do they call uh, as a female when you're doing that little swaggery walk? That she's got that going. You can feel your hips moving that way. Um, Libby, Libby is more like this. Hmm. Well, it's a particular type of walk, and I can't think of what it's called, but it's the very swaying walk. Um, Libby is very back and forth like this. She rocks. She also moves back and forth some, but it's a more drastic rock. Tommy is like this, right? So you actually feel your hips. Yeah, so I guess it's about the same for both. Um, and each horse is a little bit different. A sachet. There you go. She sachets. You feel your hip sachet when when she's walking. I actually ride all of the ones that I ride at this point. I ride without a guide necessarily. Okay, because when you first start, yeah. When you say a guide, do you mean like somebody at the end of a guide rope? Because they started me that way, and then eventually took me off of that because I hated that so much. I didn't complain, but I hated that. Do you? My issue with that was that I didn't always know when they were supposed to be in control and when I was supposed to be in control. And so I had to be really specific, because they'd be like, "You're going left." And I'm like, "Are you saying I'm going left as in you're taking me left, or do I need to turn the horse? Like, am I supposed to be doing something or not doing anything to interfere with what you're doing?" Um, so that got frustrating. And then one day, my trainer was the only person on the property. They usually have a bunch of students and stuff. And I gotcha. Um, she she was the only person there, and so she stood in the center of the arena. We just have this big arena that we go into. She stood in the center of that and just, yelled out directions the whole time. And that went so well doing it that way. That was that yeah. Yeah, but they do, and that's because of some of the types of students they have. Um, that went so well that she decided that that's how that was going to be from then on, and we haven't had to have a leader again. Um, they have kiddos because it's an equine therapy place. They have much less than competent riders. Like some of these kiddos can't walk, some of them are not cognitively able to do it. Um, there are times when at this place they will have three people on one person in a saddle if they're one of the more